of the root ball.
Look at that. Oh my God, I wish we guys...
Sometimes we put them up on top of the roof.
Oh, that's just...
It's awesome.
That is awesome. Guys, this is brand new by Stinger, and this is Dustin. What is this, Dustin?
So this is the gateway applicator. First, industry first, ground metered spread and spray. So we can adjust the flow rate of the granular and liquid applications up to 100 times per second. So from 0 to top speed, the machine is constantly adjusting the flow rate to hit your target application rates. So a nice feature is the one-touch controls. You can do wide, narrow, left pattern, right pattern, spot control. Machine really takes all the thinking and effort out of the operator and concentrates on delivering a great product for the end user.
Are these out there now?
This was released in February.
And how much does this unit go for?
This unit is MSRP is $13,400.
What's the warranty like?
So you're looking at 1 year on the unit and proprietary electronics, 3 years on the engine, 2 years on the transmission.
So if you're into liquid fertilizer, look, as this is an option plus granular, right?
That's correct.
Does both?
Does liquid and granular.
There you go. By Stinger. This is a brand new mini skid by Dixie, new this year, right, Warren?
That's right.
Okay, so let's go over some of the specs, if you don't mind.
This is the 700 MS Talon with Dixie Chopper. It's by Moorbark, one of the Alamo Group companies. It's a 27 horse Kubota diesel. It has a tip capacity of approximately 2,000 pounds. The vehicle weight's 2,800. The tracks extend and contract, go through a 36-inch gate, extends to about 44 inches. You have one control handle for all the steering and one control for all the buckets.
And this price point on this machine is coming in, do you know where?
Retail around 46,000.
And this can be serviced at any Dixie facility then?
Yes, service and warranty at any Dixie Chopper dealer nationwide.
Very good. By Dixie, new this year. All right, guys, they got Brian with Duramag and Magnum racks. So tell me about these truck bodies, will you?
So today we have our service body on display. It is all 3/16 aluminum. It comes standard with gas door struts as well as compartment lighting. Again, all 3/16 aluminum, powder coat finish, white, red, black, standard, no upcharge. These are full cross-member understructures. This body is on an 8-foot single wheel pickup bed delete. We make them for chassis all the way up to 11 foot.
And you guys also make the Magnum racks. And the Magnum racks actually have sliders inside of them to allow you to configure the racks to hold different accessories.
So it's a full modular setup. So these are actually separate pieces. You can do just the headache rack, just the rail kit. The ladder rack on the rear comes off. So everything's modular, easy to add accessories, and kind of do whatever you want for pickups and service bodies.
By Duramag and Magnum. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's a brand new line of mowers, and these are called the Encore, right?
That's correct.
And I'm with Ross, and they make both a zero turn and a stand-on mower.
That is correct. They make a zero turn and a stand-on in widths from 48 inch up to 60 inch.
Okay.
So the stand-on comes 48, 52, and 60 inch. The nice thing about this stand-on is in a 60 inch, you're talking a price point under $8,000. It is comparable to everything on the market. It's a good heavy-duty deck. It's a 3-year warranty bumper to bumper, 10-year warranty on the deck.
And it runs a Kawasaki power
motor with Parker transmissions in it.
Okay.
Our zero turns, we go from there. We go from a price point of 6,000 up to 10,000. But the nice thing about this unit here with a Kawasaki motor, 5,400 hydro gear transmissions, suspension seat, full electric deck lift up and down, price point under $12,000.
Well, you can't
Built
beat
in
that.
Beatrice, Nebraska.
American made. Wow, can't beat that. There you go, guys. All right, guys, we're looking at a brand new system for a pickup truck, 3/4 ton and over, right?
Correct.
So you can retrofit your pickup truck to act like a mini roll-off.
Correct. Well, you're going to want to start with a chassis truck. It can't be like a box delete. It needs to be a flat frame chassis truck.
Okay. And so then you put on your framework, which you have right here.
Correct.
This is the framework. Here's the cable system that it operates. And then you're not just stuck with a roll-off dumpster. You actually can get a trailer configuration, so a flatbed on it.
Correct. You can get a flatbed, you can get dumpsters, you can get contractor dump bodies, stands for your spreaders, steel storage containers to drop off at different job sites.
And it starts at around $13,500.
Correct.
And this is by Swapmon.com. So go there to check out for more information. Lots of options with this. We're looking at the new mowers by Steel, and some people have said these are orange and white Ferris mowers. And they're actually not far from being wrong, but there are a few critical differences with these that we should point out. The Steel mowers do have bigger tires. They do have different hydros. The Steel does have a USB port on them, but one of the other differences is the service. With a Steel dealer, you get great service, and that means you can go into a Steel dealer, have your mower serviced, and you can walk out with it ready to go instead of going to different various dealers to get things fixed. So if you're already using Steel equipment in your lineup and you have a good working relationship with your local Steel dealer, you can now bring your mower to the same place you bring your chainsaws, your blowers, and your other power equipment, making it a one-stop shop. We are looking at the Cat 299 D3. There's a few new things about it that I do want to point out. One thing that you're going to notice is the land management package. It's got 2 external fuel tanks. These 2 fuel tanks right here take this machine from 32 gallons up to 58 gallons, so more than double the capacity on it. This is a $145,000 piece of equipment. That's just the power plant alone, not including the snowplow. My question to you guys is this plow an HLA or a Metoplex? I know it's branded Cat, but I don't know who Cat works with on this model, so if you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. I've never seen that plow before, so I need to know that for sure. But that is by Cat, and that is the Cat 299D. So we're probably total setup, if that's a $30,000 plow, maybe even a $40,000 plow right there, we're looking at a $175,000 combination unit right there. This is kind of like a one and you're done seeder, right?
Yeah, all-purpose seeder.
Okay.
So it's got dual boxes, small seeds, large seeds.
Seed goes in, oh, dual box, so you actually can have 2 different kinds of seed in it.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then this drum here,
Yeah.
the stationary on this end, pivots on the center.
Okay, so you
pull-
can turn without tearing.
Yep, so, no, it'll still tear. The idea is to make it tear more, so you can go into existing sod, existing ground.
Oh.
And then as you angle these, the slots that these make will get a little bigger.
Yeah.
Tears a little extra. Just disturbs the ground more. Drops it down.
So is it like a
Kind of an overseeder.
an overseat,
Not
like
a
a
slit
slit?
seat, not a
I was
slit,
just gonna say call slit seeder,
Because it
but
just
it's
kind
not.
of loosens up the ground and puts the seed mostly on top. Some will drop down in the slits, but it's not directing the seed directly into the slits like a slit seeder can.
Okay.
And then the cast iron roller presses it to the ground, gives you your seed contact to the
Yep.
ground. It's very effective.
Well, wait a minute. So you gotta run this bass backwards then,
Typically, we would run this on a tractor.
on the back.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is just a 3-point hitch adapter that you could put any 3-point attachment on this adapter. So
Well, look at that. We're looking at this now.
Yes.
This is the hitch adapter, because you can actually see where you can actually put the hitch right in there if you wanted to. Bing, bang, bang.
And these slide back and forth just like a
Oh, wow.
3 different category 3-point hitches.
And that is by Land Pride. It just happens to be on a Kubota, SBL 97. Yeah, thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going into the Versalock booth, and I had no clue. This
Hey,
is my
Stan.
buddy Jim.
How's it going, Stan?
My Versalock, I had no clue this was gonna happen. Look at that, they got the block spinning. And they got it, Versalock, the gold standard. That's because this is my preferred block of choice. Of every retaining wall block out there, it is the only one that is solid and pinned. And I've kind of nicknamed this block right here the gold standard of retaining wall blocks because I've never used a better block in my life. And no, I'm not getting paid to say this. In fact, I pay these guys a lot of money every year. I think the opposite is, I sat down at lunch and wrote you $250,000 in checks one time.
Yeah, you know, we love you, Stan.
Yeah, but I love their blocks. So there you go. This next one, I'm gonna ask you what it is, because I don't know. And these guys all look really busy. The Toro Field Pro 6040. It looks like it's a tool carrier. Looks like we've got tines underneath here. Tell me what I'm looking at. Like, legitimately, I have no clue exactly everything that this thing does. So riddle me the answer down in the comments down below, or answer me in the comments down below if you don't mind. I don't know. Good. What is this? Do you know?
So this is a same Pro 60. It's a Field Pro 6040. So it's a field groomer. So it's basically meant for
baseball fields,
sports fields.
baseball diamonds, the sand, to groom the sand.
Yep.
How many different attachments does it carry?
There is a line of attachments. Gosh, that's probably 10.
Real? Okay. Because it looked to me like it was definitely a tool carrier of some sort.
Yep.
With that.
Yep. So you can do that, and then you can mount a quick attach. You can mount there's a quick attach on the back, so a QAS frame, where you can put Coco Max, a Keystone Drag. Any Sand Pro attachment that you already currently may have to groom the field, you can put that on there.
Okay.
So it also comes with, you can get a laser level for it. Level in ball fields.
Wow. Thank you.
Just got a little right.
Well, there you go. And if you guys know more about it, let me know. That's the first time I've seen this one. Storm equipment booth, and I'm looking at a metal. God, these are big dogs. Look at how heavy duty those things are built. I'm gonna jump in here and just explain to you guys what we're looking at with this Metal Plus. They have what's called a live edge. And what that means is that cutting edge, that steel cutting edge on the bottom of that snowplow that you see, that will actually flex up and down or go up and down in sections to contour to the parking lot. Now, some of you guys are probably familiar with seeing my Arctic sectional pushers on the channel, and that is a completely different system. With the Arctic, the entire moldboard will lift up and go over obstacles, giving you almost 9 inches of clearance. But then, if you still hit something while it's flexing up and over it, then the bottom edge of that Arctic will trip and flip back. With the Metal Plus, it's just the edge itself that will ride up and over obstacles plus trip. It doesn't have quite the same range of motion, but it'll still do an excellent job scraping and contouring. So it's a little bit like Ford versus Chevy. Just depends on which you prefer the most. So this whole thing, this whole side rail from this point will go up and down right there. Huh. So you're the only company that can move giant trees.
Yes.
Like
a lot of people can have tree spades,
yep.
Either the Big John or the Stalker, or the Optimal. But Environmental Design out of Houston, Texas has patented this technique. We're also well known for doing custom grow. You can see the tree boxes there in New Germany for the 9/11 memorial trees. Those were grown for...
But we're talking about full-size trees, no limits to the size that you can do.
Yeah. This is the 18 pole at Pebble Beach. That's a very famous tree.
I mean, these are monster trees.
Yeah.
That's a
lot of trees like the live oaks. They are heritage trees. You're not allowed to cut them down. There are tree ordinances. And trees like this, in order to make room for development.
What do you mean you're not allowed to cut down?
There's ordinances. You're not allowed to cut down that tree.
An ordinance where? In Martha's
In the
Vineyard?
city.
Or where?
Many cities, many states around the country.
These are the guys right here. Environmental Design Tree Mover. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, can you tell me,
awesome.
like on a tree this size,
Yes.
what is like the price to move a typical tree? And I guess it's got to vary how far you move it, but I mean,
Exactly.
it's not going to cost.
Look at this one. This one's on 2 semi-trailers. And we took down every single street light and every single wire as it went down the road, you know. So things like that are all
That's
taken
incredible.
You know, the size of the root ball.
Look at that. Oh my God, I wish you guys.
sometimes we put them up on top of the roof.
Oh, that's just,
It's awesome.
that
It's
is
just-
awesome.
It's really cool.
Look at
It's an
that
amazing
thing. Look
company.
at how big that is. I've never even fathomed the concept of moving
Yeah.
a tree like that, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna start at
Exactly.
around 50 and go up to 150, if not more.
We'll go with that.
There we go. We'll go with that. And that's where we're going to end this video. We're going to go with that. So, very much. And what was your name?
Karen.
Karen. Nice to meet you, Karen.
thank
One of the
you.
good Karens.
All right.
You know
yeah.
about the word Karen,
Well,
right?
somebody had to tell me about
Oh,
it. but
okay.
I
All right.
did
All right.
find out,
You're
yeah.
a good Karen. So
Yeah.
we're with the good Karen.
Great.
But that's it for the Northern Green Expo. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you, and thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below and what your favorite tool was. And now that the show is over and it's about 5 o'clock and closing time, I'm gonna probably go hop in a skid loader and start loading trucks up and moving some snow on. We are on day 25 of moving snow, day and night. Can't complain. It's been a good winter. That's all we got for you in this one. God bless. Go get them, you guys. We will catch you guys on another one. Maybe another show. Maybe a snowplow video. Or maybe a hardscape video in the winter. See you guys later.